December 2023, and we're right here at the newsstand saying good morning to you once again. It's bystanders at newsstands on Flip TV, your number one is review program, anchored by Michael Adekunle. All right, today's edition of this program we have this day Daily Trust and Daily Sun. Not forgetting the Punch newspaper at the newsstand this morning. We'll be reviewing the stories on their front pages one by one. Thank you so much for joining us on today's edition of this program. I appreciate you for your support. Viewers across the globe, kudos to you all for staying glued to Flip TV. All right, let me quickly read out a story on the front page of today's day newspaper. ECOWAS leaders, it's time to activate counter-terrorism standby force. ECOWAS leaders, it's time to activate counter-terrorism standby force. You can see this on page 5 of this day newspaper. To the next one. Access Bank UK receives approval to commence operations in Hong Kong. You can see this on the front page of this day newspaper. All right. What is this picture talking about? Yeah, the picture on the front page of this day newspaper, Zenith Bank 2023 Christmas Youth Parade. Zenith Bank 2023 Christmas Youth Parade. Group Managing Director, CEO Zenith Bank PLC, Dr. Ebenezer Onyabu, flagged by Executive Director, Mr. Akin Ogunoti, Executive Director, Dr. Timtope Fasonoti, and others with children during the 2023 Zenith Bank Christmas Youth Parade held at Ajose at the Ogun Street, Victoria Island yesterday. You can see this picture on the front page of this day newspaper. Let's move down to another one, which is the Daily Trust newspaper. What the Daily Trust saying at the newsstand? It's a Monday morning. Bystanders at newsstand. Why Naira scarcity persists despite court judgment? Why Naira scarcity persists despite court judgment? You can see this on page 4 of Daily Trust newspaper. Queues for cash resurface. POS operators hike charges. This is another problem, another trouble looming in the country. Queues for cash resurface. POS operators hike charges. Banks ration withdrawals, complain of cash limit. No need to panic, CBN official says. No need to panic. To the next one. After suspending airport concession, federal government budgets 85 million naira for consultancy. To the top of the paper, we have senators donating salaries to victims of Kanu village massacre. You can see that on the screen. It's one of the stories we'll be talking about this morning. Senators donate salaries to victims of Kanu village massacre. 2024 budget works ministry to spend 1 billion naira on grass cutting, 3.1 billion naira on vehicles. ECOWAS reopens talks with Niger junta, demands short transition roadmap. Down the paper, we have the picture of the president and some other leaders here. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let me quickly read it out to you. President Julius Mada Bayo of Sierra Leone, President ECOWAS Commission, Dr. Omar Aliu Toure, Chairman ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President Nana Akufo-Addo of Ghana, and other heads of state and government during the 64th ordinary session of the ECOWAS Authority Heads of State and Government at the Presidential Villa in Abuja yesterday. You can see their pictures on the front page of Daily Trust newspaper. On to the next one, which is Daily Sun, Daily, out on the stand. Catholic bishops leader attacks President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Catholic bishops leader attacks President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Accuses him of implementing anti-people policies. flays on ending borrowing to fund reckless lifestyle of public officers. On top of the paper, right on the front page of Daily Sun newspaper, fuel subsidy removal, devaluation of Naira, cost of hardship in Nigeria, says civil society organizations. Fuel subsidy removal, devaluation of Naira, cost of hardship in Nigeria. Down the paper, 20 days to go. Ex-NNPC ED expresses doubt over PH refinery take off date. Ex-NNPC ED expresses doubt over PH, that's Port Harcourt refinery takeoff date. Senators donate 109 million to victims of Cardinal drone misfire. Senators, that's Nigerian senators, donate 109 million naira to victims of Cardinal drone misfire. Best way to end cope in Africa, says Tinubu, says his desire to make Nigerians happy. On economy, Ohaneze to partner Southeast man. And the last paper to be read, the Punch newspaper. I know it's displayed there, right? Thank you so much. Dangote Refinery, diesel, jet A1 eats market, January, petrol delayed. So another story right here on Ondo State, Akeredolu. Assembly won't probe signature forgery allegations, say lawmakers. Thank you so much, viewers, for joining us on today's edition of this program. Bystanders at Houston. Don't forget that they call for the release of Nnamdi Kanu in the country has intensified. And Nigerians are hopeful that come December 15, Nnamdi Kanu will get justice. That's what Nigerians are saying right now. And I have Femi behind me. Michael is also there. Michael, how are you? How you doing? It's another edition of Bystanders at Houston. It's been a while. How you doing?
Very well.
How you doing?
Excellent.
It's been a while. Where have you been?
Yes, I went for the program.
Okay, that's Shiloh. Hope you are here with the blessings of Shiloh.
Yes, I am.
Thank you. Check me once more.
Yes.
That's the blessing I receive. Where have you been? Femi.
Good morning, Mr.
How
Mike.
you doing?
I'm there.
All right. Welcome on board. Where have you been? I'm still asking that question.
I've been around. I'm Lagos, but somehow my journey is not towards this side.
Okay. And today you're done it.
Thank God.
It's here.
Thank God, yes.
It's around this side, right?
Yeah.
Thank God for coming on board. All right, like I said, it's Bystanders at Houston. You're more on this video program on TV. We play to the viewers across the globe. I must quickly acknowledge their presence. Let me say hi to them. Dr. Pound is saying good morning to us.
Hi, my name is Adewale Femi. For the new, although my face is not new, but for the new, people that are not used to this platform.
Okay.
My name is Adewale Femi. Watch out. We are coming.
All right, just hold on a bit. Let's say hi to the viewers. Okay. Let's viewers watching us right now. The first person to say good morning is King Joe Ogba. Thank you so much, King Joe Ogba, all the way from Budapest, watching us on Flip TV. Dutchman Pounds. The man is here, Dutchman. Good morning to you. We have Andrew Goodman saying Happy New Week, Mr. Michael Adekunle and everyone. Yonder, love from Dublin. Thank you so much. All the way from the newsstand, we say good morning to you as well. Andrew Goodman. Ugo Okezwe. Good morning, everyone. We say good morning to you. Who there's a team man? The main man. How you doing? Who there's a team man? There's another esteemed viewer on the platform. Who there's a team man. Thank you so much for joining us on the platform today. We have Ezenwata, Liverpool. Is it Ezenwata Transport?
Maybe they are related. You send me some dollar.
All right, Ezenwata.
Rich guy.
Okay, live all the way from Liverpool. He said good morning to us. Lady G, Lady Gaga, how are you? Good morning to you. Blessed one. Good morning to you. Where Kunleo, government spokesman on Port Harcourt refinery. Wow. Then don't begin give excuse. All right, blessed one. Good morning. Just need to wait for that day. All right, so there's a team I say good morning, Lady G. Okay, good morning, Lady G. This is Mike speaking to you there. Taiwo Dunlade, good morning, Mike and everyone. Dunlade Taiwo is here. Everjoy TV, thank you so much for joining us. Jen Ogo, Jen, good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us as well. All right, to my able cameraman talking about Malik Adeyemi, thank you so much for joining us as well. I'll quickly come to the front of the camera and let people say hi to you. All right, come. As much as you say hi to the viewers across to the reviewers across the globe, and you stretch arms of love to them, please try to
Good morning,
release
everyone.
such a gesture or extend such gesture to Malik Adeyemi. He's the main man behind the camera. Thank you so much, Malik. Can you say hi to the viewers?
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for watching Fit TV.
All right. All right, Malik. All right, Femi, let's quickly move down to the business of today. The release for... Okay. There have been calls for the release of Nnamdi Kanu in the country. And I hope the government at this time does the needful. The man has been in detention for quite some time now. Many are saying this is uncalled for. Yeah. Nigerian government should respect the rule of law. Let this man be released. Barnezi, 3 hours ago, the Apex group in Igbo land also told the government to release Nnamdi Kanu as Christmas gifts, to the Southeast. They made this statement last month, also last week, and this morning, about 2 hours ago, the statement was released again. The coalition of youth in the southeastern region also called on the president, Tinubu, to release Nnamdi Kanu. They said if Nnamdi Kanu is released, President Tinubu will be highly celebrated in the southeast. What's your reaction to this?
Mr. Kule, if I'm not mistaken, it's like there's another judgment that is coming, the Supreme Court judgment, or the judgment that has passed, or the new one. Based on what I mean is that the judge, the case has been to the Supreme Court before.
Right from Buhari's
government.
Administration, sorry.
Are they going to another court now, or
yes, December?
They are going to this December. They are going for
December.
Yes, they are going to another court ahead. That's what I want to clarify. Yeah. Well, it is very, very unfortunate that in this country the law is not respected, and we have witnessed it so many times. We witnessed it during Obasanjo regime. The courts will be, a case will be pursued up to the Supreme Court, the highest court in the land, and the government will disobey it. I don't think it's nice. It's not okay. What is there? You arrest somebody, you accuse him of so many offenses, and they charge him to court, and the court said this man is not guilty of what you are accusing him of. Then what is the next thing? Is for you to release the person. Now, if there is a measure, if you think that the person is dangerous, and you are unable to convince the judge, the court, that the person is a dangerous person, that if you release him, it can cause problem in the society, then it's now left for you as a government to go and prepare your ground after releasing the person. Go and prepare your ground, prepare yourself for eventuality. Maybe the presence of security in the area will be increased, or you look for another mechanism and prepare to curtail, maybe if there be any case of breakdown of law in that side. That's what I think government should do. And fast forward to another court that they are going to now, which I hope that they will say the same thing that the previous judgment have said. So the present government should prepare. They should prepare themselves to obey the law and now go and look for a way to curtail. They should proact for anything they perceive that the releasing of Nnamdi Kanu will cause. But I don't pray it will cause negativity. I pray that it will cause positive. It will not bring negativity. Now let's look at it from both sides. Even from legal aspects, Igbo people, Southeast people, they have won. Even now, apart from that one now, they are not even make it as a friendly something by now calling it a Christmas gift, releasing of Nnamdi Kanu as a Christmas gift, and they're even ready to celebrate the government. What I think government of the day should do is that they should call them We all know what is the bone contention of this thing. It's about agitation for a self-rule. Then they should dialogue.
The right to self-determination.
Right to self-determination. They should dialogue. Because if they don't dialogue and reach agreement, the same thing will still happen. And I've asked the lawyer, I said, is it wrong to call for self-determination? They say it's not wrong.
Especially when a particular tribe or entity
want to go.
Yeah.
And they said they want to go. They want self-rule. He said it's not actually wrong to ask for self-rule, but it's the step you are taking. Why you are agitating for it? And it's very, very difficult for you to take some step, and they will not criminalize that step. To call for self-rule, sometimes you will have to step on toes. You have to cross some boundary, which federal government, they will be watching, and before you cut their cropping scene, they will rope you. There is no way they will not rope you. So the question I want to have federal government is that, to what extent have they dialogue about this thing? To what extent have they reached agreement? The question is, if Nnamdi Kanu release, based on what? Will he forget Biafra? Will he still continue to agitate him? If he continue to agitate, what child will he give the Southeast? What are we going to expect? More crisis? Because before he was arrested, there was crisis. When he was arrested, there is crisis. If he's released now, we don't know what is going to happen. All these things, they need to sit down and deliberate about it.
Now, to butter further on your points, we have somebody saying something very crucial. Yeah, I support roundtable dialogue, but it must accept certain conditions. He supports roundtable.
Yes.
But he must meet with the conditions.
With conditions.
That will be given to him.
Yes. What are the terms and the conditions? I don't know who is going to give that condition. Is it federal government? Is it the executive or the judiciary that will give him conditions? They can release you based on this. This is do. This is don't. This is where you can, because you know that time when he was bailed, there are some conditions that they gave him. Some of those conditions. They have to give him condition, and the condition is have to have the agreement of the people that are calling for his release. If we release him, what is going to be the result? Is it jubilation? Is it going to be a riot? Is it going to be calling for self-agitation? Is it going to be increased? If it is increased, how do you want to go about it? Are you still ready to have clash with our security men? So all these things they need. It's not releasing Nnamdi Kanu. I don't think it's a big deal. But what is going to be the consequence?
Now let's move on to another story.
Okay.
Senators donate salaries to the victims of Kanu.
It's a good gesture, and I appreciate them for that. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time that kind of gesture will come out from our House of Assembly. Anyway, to me, their salary for December, God forgive me if I'm not here, but it's a peanut. It's not something they cannot do away with. It's something they can do away with. And we thank God that this time around, all of them together, and they were able to do something, at least something possible. We thank them, and we expect more of something like that from them.
All right, thank you so much, Femi.
To remind you, my name is Adewale Femi. My program, Kilarigbo, is coming soon. Watch out. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Femi. All right, good morning to you.
Yeah, morning.
How are you doing?
Yeah, happy new week. Thank God it's a new day. And we thank God for safe journey. I want to thank God for safe journey. You know, I was not around on Saturday.
Wow.
I was, nobody asked me, but I'm just narrating myself so that
I know.
you won't.
Went to redeem camp.
From camp to Osun State.
I know now.
I came back around 10:30 yesterday back to Lagos.
The same way Michael went for Shiloh.
Okay, that's good. That's good. We need prayer this time around. The whole country need prayer, and our leaders need prayer. Instead of cursing them, we need to pray for them. So, and that's what I embark on. And I have to go back to my village. my state to see whether everything is still in order, and I can see peace there. I can see.
So you travel to?
Yeah, I travel. I went to Osun State. Yeah, I came back around 10:30 yesterday.
Very, very busy.
Busy. It was, and I thank God for life, man. It wasn't easy. All my heart was say accident, man. God forbid. Yeah, thank God for life.
Viewers are praying for you.
Yeah, really, I know. Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
All right, 109 million naira was donated to the victims of Kaduna error bombing by our senators. We have some Nigerians saying that no, it didn't happen. And it was just a prank.
No, it wasn't a prank. Christian, Mike, sorry, Mr. Mike, it wasn't a prank. I watched the clips of when they went to, was it Kaduna State? The delegation was led by Baraje, that's the Deputy Senate President. He led the delegation of this man in Ekiti, Opeyemi Bamidele, and I think I saw this man in the Southeast too. They always wear I saw a lot of, it was ethnic, it was a regional representation there. So I saw all of them, and they went to donate that money to Kaduna State, the Kaduna State governor also. That's 109 million, which is a welcome development, but they can still do more. We have to praise them, because what I discover, Mike, is the youth, the followers of this country now, they never see anything good, even if it is little. You know, there is an adage in Yoruba land that tí ọmọdé bá mọ tó bá dúpẹ́ orí àná á rí mi gbà. That's if you not be an ingrate to a favor being done to you yesterday, another one will come. And that's what we lacking as a youth in this country. When people decided to donate 109 million, is a starting point. What we need to be telling them is they can still do better. But for what they've done, is a kudos to them. It's a kudos. And they really setting that example. But to me personally, Mike, what I want them to do that will make me happy, or that will make the citizen happy, is to be upright with all the committees. Each and every one of them are in charge, you know. Like you have the committee of labor, you have the committee of finance, you have the committee of, let all of them monitor those committees well, and don't go for the bribe. They will bribe you. Work for the citizen. When you are upright, all the other parastatals under the government will be upright. I give kudos to the guy in EFCC. I think he's been sending that message all around the states of the federation that they are ready to fish out the looters of the resources of this country. So to me, I give kudos. Those are the enlightenment engagement that we want for them. So to me, kudos to those senators, but you can still do more. But the favor you do for us now is every one of you that is in charge of any committee, that is heading any committee, you must work. You must make sure there's not going to be any lacuna in stealing our money, because that's where the pump, what's it called? The pump of siphoning money is. All these parastatals, when they get there, the only thing is they will bribe the senators in charge of that committee, and they will keep mum about the investigation. So we don't want that. The senator, as they did this, they donated money 109. They should donate give time for them to monitor. They give themselves maximum time for them to monitor all these parastatals they are managing. So that's, to me, on the senator visit. I see nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. Because December 15th, so they set for court hearing in Nnamdi. The Southeast Youth, the coalition of Southeast.
I've gone to
leaders.
Yeah, I've gone to it. They went to Tinubu to.
President
Yeah.
Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
They are even thanking him.
Release.
They are thanking him ahead already.
They are attacking my
Ahead already, yes.
So,
It's a done deal. It's a done deal.
It's a done deal.
It's a done deal. I can tell you.
that Nnamdi Kanu
It is getting out. He will have his Christmas made in London or Christmas made in
Or in
Nigeria
Nigeria,
here.
anywhere.
So anywhere, he will just go and sin no more. You know, that's just what we come up with because he has suffered enough. And people, you should not listen to the voices of this youth or unpleasant youth that are following him. You should not. He has tried his best, and he has. Even when Ojukwu was fighting these Biafra issues, he got to a stage he could not, move forward with it again. And what? He went to Cote d'Ivoire under Ofobune. Ofobune was the president then, and Ofobune accommodated him, and they became good friends. My father was in Cote d'Ivoire there. We were not born there, but we heard the stories, and we went to all the history, all the locations, even where Ojukwu stayed, so it happens to be a tourist district later then. So what I just said, what I want to say is, then when Ojukwu said that okay, enough is enough with this Biafra, in Abidjan there, they sent Nigerian ambassador to Abidjan to him, and they gave him conditions. These are what we want you write off this your Biafra, and you join the national party, that's MPN, under Shagari. Then Ojukwu decided that he's going to throw the wings of the wing of the Biafra away and embrace the national government of Nigeria. And he contested under MPN. And I could remember the second verse of my relationship with Ojukwu. The other time, we were in front of his house. That's in the Labere, in the Ikoyi. He stays in the Ikoyi, in the mansions where his father built. His father, that's Ojukwu Senior. What am I saying in this? Ojukwu is friendly. Anytime he's going out, we will hang out because a friend of mine stays around there. So we always hang out so we see him driving out with snake. You have snake in his back. So friendly. If you go with snake, yes, you always move with snake. It's from Anambra now. It's a section of Anambra. They worship snake there. So what I'm saying now is, Ojukwu contested. Then when it comes to the third republic, then it was about to contest. And Gregory Obi was the one that's supposed. This same Obi, he handed over Habga. That's okay. Please, Greg, this is our home party. I'm handing over the battle to you. Don't let it die, as the Yoruba has their own AD. So our own, yes. See, when you start remembering Ojukwu, you will know that. Do you know Ojukwu went to KC, and Ojukwu was one of the people that liberated the KC students from the hands of these colonial teachers, colonial principals. Ojukwu waited for the right time for him to pay back those wicked, colonial teachers, and there was a riot in the school, and Ojukwu went to fill up the buckets of water. That same teacher, he poured, that was what led Ojukwu suspensions. So it wasn't only him, with some Yoruba courts, because they have a lot of Yoruba friends. I have to tell you, Nigeria was so united then. We don't know anything like ethnic business. They don't know anything about ethnic. So Ojukwu, a great man indeed, but they should let him rest in peace. That Biafra issue should die down for now, because this guy has suffered a lot. They should consider they should apply another strategy.
So if it's released, it's going to be glory to Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Yeah, it's going to be. That is it. When Buhari refused to, and Buhari must have even said he should not release, must have told Tinubu not to release him, because the case is very, very, very strong case. When you are fighting against the government, and you cannot fight government, you cannot. Look at what Igbo said. Igbo has to run for his life because he knew what was going on. Nevertheless, the DSS that came in, they were not supposed to, just boggle somebody's house without any notification. Best thing is to invite him. And what happened to Igbo case, they could not go ahead with it. The prosecutor said the case file was stolen inside the box. Have you heard that one before? They said, why can't the prosecutor come with the file? He said the Igbo file was stolen inside the box. He entered in Abuja I was just laughing. So just how possible that is. How possible that is. So Kanu should be free. They should allow this gentleman go home.
No place for military rule in Africa, says Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Yeah, that should be because the whole world is democratic now. So we should not be looking at Africa as a leftover of at times you look at yourself. Why are we so isolated in this Africa? Why did people just look at us as uncivilized people? Because the democracy is trending. The worst of democracy is better than a military government. The best of military governance. I can tell you for free, all this one we are grumbling now. If military come in, there may be freedom of say you see some, but freedom of speech, freedom maybe cheap food, but you won't have freedom. That's one thing. We have freedom to move, and likewise, the foods we are talking of now, sir. I can tell you, once they kill the issues of Boko Haram, they kill the issue of bandits. We have excess of food because these are the people that are disturbing our farmers. They are the ones that are disturbing our farmers from going to their various farms.
You are free to get our Bishop Kuka. That's what they said.
Who is that? I think that both bishop shouldn't be. Bishop. That's why I'm tired of all these Christians, pastors also. They should join hands together to make how this country will be better, not to be encouraging citizens to. This same Bishop Kuka is trending towards the politics circle. It's more or less a politician, I can say. When last did you hear Pastor Adeboye saying anything like that? When last did you hear all these other pastors? Stay clear away. The other time Obi came to, what's it called? Mike. The other time Obi came to Redeem. He was down there. He just said we have some visitors among us. Nevertheless, there was uproar for Obi but he did not carry it overhead. Say this is, Obi was there. This former governor of Cross River State. That's Akwa Ibom, former governor, the one that just left, was there. There are like 4 governors. This guy was there too. The one in Ogun State, Dapo, was there. Governor Dapo was there. So there's no space for our religious leader in politics. If they want to join politics, they should throw away their garments of and say, they should follow the suit of Martin Luther King. They should come on the stream and know that they are really for politics. I think all these they should stop all this. That they want creating religious and ethnic issues in this country.
He was only saying it for those who want to leave the country for greener pasture.
You should not encourage that. We should build. We should stay in this country and build this country. And this country is those that jackpot, they will still jackpot that. And they tell you for free.
Those that jackpot will jackpot.
They will jackpot that because there's no how you can't be a second citizen in another man's country. This is your country. If the country is okay, why will you jackpot? I can't blame the people that have been there for a while because there's nothing holding them down. They can go for further studies.
There was a time you were also trying to jackpot.
Say me?
Yeah, I think you were
I was contemplating. My own jackpot was even just West African there, yes. But I'm praying, I'm praying. And somebody is trying to say maybe if he can back me. That's Cote d'Ivoire Nations Cup. At least just to free some, tension.
You yourself is jackpot.
No, I will jackpot and I will jackpot that. Because no place like Nigeria. You can't
continue to jackpot to Canada.
To Canada.
Or USA. You will jackpot. Yes or no?
But home is home.
But you will jackpot.
Home is home.
Wait, first of all, you will jackpot.
One thing is, I always pray. Make I see my own chop for Nigeria. Once I see my own chop, Nigeria is good.
They play. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right,
good morning, Michael.
How are you doing? Why are you laughing?
Thank you. The last conversation was hilarious.
You're welcome on board.
Thank you very much. Greetings to our viewers across the world.
And how was the Shiloh program?
Awesome time of refreshing.
That's great. All right, quickly to the senators that donated money to Cardinal victims. Call it terror bombing. I don't like it. It's claimed responsibilities, and they said it was a mistake. So we have our senators going there to sympathize. Also donated the salaries to the victims. How do you feel, Mike?
I think for me that was a good one. I want to commend the senators for that gesture. This is what they ought to have been doing even before now. When such a thing happens, you look at what you can do as a body and all of that. The incident, just as you said, was an unfortunate one. Lives have been lost. There's no amount of money that can bring the lives of that have been lost back. We know all of that, but their families, their loved one can be adequately compensated. So, and I think the senators are just lending their voice to this particular issue. For me, I think it's commendable. The other leg of the legislature, I mean the House of Rep members can also follow suit and see what they can do in that regard. I think it's commendable.
That's what Michael, the gentleman, said. Yeah, we have King Joe over saying, Michael, the gentleman, is good morning to you.
Good morning, King Joe.
All right, this is King Mike saying, Mr. Mike, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
All right, we still have Odunade. Taiwo saying good morning to Michael as well.
Good morning, Mr. Abdulade.
All right, moving down to Nnamdi, Kanu. That's what is in town now. Nigerians are expecting the government to do justice to it. But Andrew said something. Let me quickly look for what Andrew said. I can still get it here. Oh, I'm not sure I can get it. Andrew said something very, very crucial. Okay. Let me just try. I don't want to indict myself. I think he said, how many times will the court pass the judgment on Nnamdi Kanu, that's the Supreme Court, and how many times will they go to the Supreme Court? Release this man, let him get out of the custody of the DSS. What's your take on that?
Yeah, that's my position. I have always been against endless incarceration under any guise, regardless who is involved, Yoruba man, an Efik person, a Taraba woman, and all of that. Regardless who is involved, I am against endless incarceration. You can never be a judge in your own case. Whoever you feel has committed any crimes, you have his day in court. And the moment a court of competent jurisdiction speaks on a matter, government is bound to abide by such judgments, which we have seen governments from time to time fail in complying with judgments from the court. So we saw a lot of that during Buhari's administration. Times without number, judgment will come and government will jettison those judgments. So for me, it should be released. Courts have asked our government to release him in the past. They've not complied, and I think this recent move to release him should just be done once and for all. And I mean, government has nothing to lose by releasing him. So that's my take on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
All right, quickly to what the president Tinubu said. It's time to activate counter-terrorism by force, and he has promised that gradual easing of sanctions on. Niger. Looking at it, the coup that took place in Burkina Faso, Niger, and some other countries in Africa, it speaks a lot, especially in our own system in Nigeria here. The president has said it, there's no room, no place for military rule in Africa. If there is no good governance, the only thing we can have a repetition of what happened in Niger, Burkina Faso, and other countries.
You know, before now, what they've been doing each time they meet is what I would refer to as they are playing. Just the way we see it around here, that you are playing. They've been playing all the while. And I mean, most of African leaders, especially the ECOWAS leaders, you know, they don't tell themselves the truth. You converge, you see some of your members that have been in power for decades. you are not addressing that, and you feel that everything is well. And I think they are beginning to wake up, they are beginning to tell themselves the truth, that unless we change our ways, this issue of coup may not go out anytime soon. And I think they are beginning to realize that, they begin to tell themselves the bitter truth, that let us stick to whatever term limit that we have, you have in your various countries, so that we don't continue to encourage military incursions from time to time. And this statement that the worst of democracy is better than military, I have always debunked that statement. It's a lie that they've sold to us for decades, which I have refused to buy in recent times. They hide under democracy and they do worse than even the military. So how will anybody tell me that the worst of democracy is better than military? Not at all. They are doing more than what the military guys did. The suppression of people is also being witnessed in some of the democracies that we have in Africa. The massive looting of resources that has characterized with the military government is equally being replicated by our Democrats, or so-called Democrats. So that statement has been seen to be false, and earlier they begin to tell themselves the truth, just as they did a few days ago. They better let the dividends of democracy get to people. Just as I said, when the people can no longer see the difference, they will embrace anything, call it any name. And that is where I want to rest my case. Thank you.
Please kindly drop the link to contribute to the program in the comment section. Very, very important. Thank you so much. Okay. Morning, Charles. Once again. You are free to get back, that's what Bishop said. He told the graduating students at the University of Abuja. Are we free to get back?
Yeah.
We are looking for a better posture. If the country is not conducive for us any longer, do you support that?
Good morning, Mr. Michael. Good morning to all our diaspora. I say happy Xmas and a wonderful New Year in advance. Mr. Michael, I think I'm one of those people that said some days back, that time shall come when you give an average Nigerian an opportunity to travel to ordinary Gambia here, he will embrace it with all hearts. Thank God the bishop himself, one of the respected bishops we have, I think Bishop of Sokoto Diocese, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. We have heard from the bishop himself. Nobody will like suffering for himself. Nobody likes suffering. If you like suffering, it means it's part of you. But we have to tell ourselves the truth. Nobody, no average Nigerian that we see a little opportunity for him to live and meet expected needs for his family that will not be able to live. If you give me that opportunity, my brother, I don't think I'm doing anything here. Definitely, I have to go. Are you getting me? So the man have said it all. It's not all about. I know God can bless anybody anywhere, irrespective of where you are. Are you getting me? It depends on where your destiny helper could have lied with. But the most important thing is that the country, the way the system of the country is going these days, that is the reason why when you drop into different Nigerian airports, you find out that millions upon millions of Nigerian youths are clamoring to leave this country on a daily basis. So sometimes you look at it, it's not all their fault. Are you getting me? Even the diasporas, even our brothers in diaspora, except if somebody would not like to say the truth. Nobody would like to even associate himself with failure. Are you getting me? Nobody would like to associate himself with failure. It's in a sense that everybody wants to excel in life. Everybody wants to make his family proud. Everybody wants to. Once your name is being mentioned, you say, yes, this is Mr. Michael Adokule. Yes, everybody will be to say, yes, this is one of the great men we have. It's all about staying in a particular, it's like we're stagnant in such a way that maybe that we don't move here, we don't move here. You school, there's no need. After schooling, there's no job for you. So definitely, somebody would say it's even better for you to even travel, even if it is an African country here. Mozambique is here. Ivory Coast is there. So many places, but it depends on where God is taking anybody to.
I think we have a caller on the line. Who's on the line now?
Hello.
Magala.
Good morning to you, Magala.
Good morning, bro. I want to thank you guys for your good work. I want to correct my brother who says God will bless you when you travel outside Nigeria. Nigeria is already blessed. People of Nigeria is already blessed. It's just the politician that is eating people their city. You understand? Just look at what is happening about what do they call it? All these palliatives that are giving people. You see that they are giving you a bag of rice worth less than 20 euros. During the COVID-19, do you know how much Italians give we that live in Italy? We are not their citizens. We are immigrants. They pay us every month 400 euros. Some people are receiving 350 euros. Some people are receiving 350 euros. They receive that money more than 3 years. If you people that live in Nigeria, you keep on calling God, what do you people want God to do for you? God have already blessed Nigeria. Is the politician your problem, not God? Any useless bishop that come out and say something concerning God, all these people say, you people that live in Nigeria, you have to go after all these evil pastors when they say they do Nigeria and the evil politicians. Now this group set of people now they tie Nigeria down. So you people will stop calling God. What do Nigeria people want God to do for them? Do you know the natural resources that Nigeria has? Do you know the good weather you people have in Nigeria there? Here now, you cannot come outside, carry a bucket of water, pour it inside, fill it with water, put it outside. Before you come out early in the morning, that water has already blocked. We that live here, we know what we have in Nigeria. There is no place like Nigeria, just that those evil politicians. And that is the reason why I support me they divide Nigeria. If they divide Nigeria, you that live in the Yoruba land, if the Yoruba is good, Oduduwa is good, you live in Arewa, you fit travel from Arewa to Oduduwa land. You go make money, you go send and go your Arewa. Your family go do okay. This one when did you say they just join Nigeria together? Not just evil, now they just join evil something together. They don't want to make people live within that region. They don't want to make any single tribe progress. I think they join them together. They know that they are not one. If you pass from here now in Italy, when you reach Torino, from Torino to Switzerland, it's not more than, let me say, 20 minutes drive. It's not more than 20 minutes drive, but they get their own boundary. People when they choose the land, they come inside, they come to work. People when they inside, they go choose the land, go they work. That's what it's supposed to be. They get the cause politician, they get the cause confusion for us, for Nigeria. My brother, thank you for your good word. I really appreciate your work.
All right, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for participating on the program.
Uh,
All right. What he was simply trying to say
the natural resources we have.
We are
Yes,
blessed.
very, very rich.
natural resources.
Very, very rich.
Shouldn't be calling God.
Nobody is calling. So, see,
Almighty God has provided.
He has
everything.
provided everything for Nigerians.
So what are we looking for?
What are we? That
I
is
think our problem is good leadership.
leadership. So that is the only problem. That is the only problem, honestly, because if we can have good leadership, I don't think Nigeria will always compete as one of the best countries in the world. One of the best. See, my brother, if you go to my maternal home, Ebonyi State to be precise, my mother hails from Igbo local government, Ishagu. Do you know that one of the highest stones that you are using in almost all the eastern part of Nigeria is from my maternal home? Sometimes when you go there, you begin to see mineral resources yourself. A lot of you begin to ask yourself, is this thing really here? Are you getting me? So Nigerians are highly blessed. But what makes it look as if every average Nigerian wants to leave the source of this country? Sometimes when you look at it in that another way around, it's not their fault. We have teachers living. We have medical doctors are living. These are people that I believe when they go there, whatever is their profession will be valued. It will be valued more than staying here. Seriously, and the food will be there. See, my brother, I know. I believe I understood what the last caller just said. I respect him for that. Nigeria is blessed. But one question is this. If you are true with your academic, let's assume now you are vying, forget the fact that not now that even Nigerians, most of Nigerian youths doesn't even know what to study at the university. You don't know what suits you more. What did you have in your work? If you see 5 credit there, anything that you see that is going to be the best thing for that 5 credit, please mark my name there. Let me put any course for me. Let me go to university and study. But when you looked at somebody, you are a journalist. By the time you finish your secondary school, you ask yourself, I want to become a media man. I want to become a journalist. From that very day, the whole family begin to lay their hopes on you. So you cannot afford, after spending millions upon millions upon you, all for you to pass through academic system. At the end of the day, you are still begging for arms, waiting for you can still be in Lagos. Your parents are at the village, you are still asking them for food, for money. It is not, and it is barbaric. It's not a welcome development. Are you getting me? So that is why you find out that every average Nigerian wants to actually leave the shores of this country.
Can Nnamdi get freedom?
That is my brother. The point still remains that Tinubu is the president of Nigeria, and Tinubu will be celebrated. And I will say it again: if
amid the hardship we're facing, right?
See, my brother, we are insecurity that is rampaging the Southeast. I am not in support of somebody being, whether in Finland or anywhere, giving orders. I am not in support of somebody being anywhere he is, giving orders, while a lot of Igbos are busy dying on their various numbers in the Southeast there.
Amid the hardship we are facing.
Yes,
all right. Okay, we have the fellow on the line. There's a Chima all the way from Italy. Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Charles. Good morning, Mr. Michael and everyone. Happy to see you guys this week. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. Mr. Michael, I will tell you this morning that I'm so happy about the last caller. Fortunately enough, he lives here in Italy with me, somewhere in another city. When we live in diaspora, the sincere works, when we start telling people over there in Nigeria about what's happening here, about what's obtainable here, and after seeing what is happening in this place, how this place is being governed, we wish the same thing can be replicated in a place we call our country. Some people felt that maybe we are against the government of the day because the president at this point is not from Igbo land or from somewhere else apart from the Yoruba land. Honestly, they are those people that are championing or applauding this evil administration that is going on in Nigeria. They are not more Nigerian than us. They are not more patriotic citizens than us. All we are clamoring for is for the betterment of our brothers and our co-citizens that live over there in Nigeria. Honestly, 99.9% Nigerians that reside abroad, they wish to go home at some certain point in their life. For me, I don't feel happy living in exile. I call it exile because if Nigeria is good, I would have returned back home at this point and invest something back home to help those and create job opportunities for my co-citizens. Unfortunately, what you see developing day in, day out is bad governance. And you will see some people who claim that they live in diaspora also, applauding this evil government. Some people that enjoy 24/7 light throughout the year. Some people that enjoys good incentives, good road networks, good pipeline water, good remunerations. They will be clapping for this government. In fact, if you see anybody that supports this evil government, what is happening in Nigeria from diaspora, know that the person wants to keep his kinsmen or his brothers and sisters in perpetual poverty so that he can be sending peanuts to them and lord it over them. When he told them to sit down, they will sit down. When he told them to clean his axe with their mouth, they will clean. That is exactly what most of them that are living in diaspora that are supporting this evil administration wants, because they want to still continue sending peanuts to their people so that they can lord it over them. Honestly, if you see how democratic government works abroad, you will weep for Nigeria. You will weep for those. Nigerians are being governed like animals. I live in Italy. Fortunately enough, I have Italian citizenship to the glory of God. But I personally wish that Nigeria is a better country more than this country, so that I will put my Nigerian passport ahead of this Italian passport. But that is not the case. One of your speakers, Mr. Kunle, came here and said that we are being considered as second-class citizens, those that have that live abroad. No way. No way. What an Italian man enjoys today in this country is exactly what I enjoy as a citizen of this country. Not minding that I am an immigrant that happens to be a citizen. Mr. Michael, do you know that today, if I stop working in this country today, or by chance I lose my job here, the government of this country will continue paying me salary until some certain years, maybe 3 years or 4 years, when I get another job. Mr. Michael, do you know that my kids, they are being paid every month from the government of this country? Mr. Michael, do you know that if I go to the hospital today, I don't pay money? Mr. Michael, do you know that if I wish to further my education to the PhD level, that the government will subsidize it for me and I will pay a little money? Mr. Michael, do you know that my kids, they don't pay any dime in the primary and the nursery school? Even in the secondary school, they pay little or nothing because the government has already subsidized it for them. Mr. Michael, if you go to the classroom in this country, you will wish to continue being a student. A classroom where there is AC, a classroom where there is heater, a classroom where where there is better seats. You sit down and relax like a president inside a classroom. Any Nigerian student that eventually graduated from the Nigerian university with third class, If he comes here, I tell you that the person will come up with first class based on what is on ground. But if you are saying these things, it seems that you hate your country. Nobody hates Nigeria. What we hate is the bad governance. Now, somebody is celebrating that the senators contributed now 109 million naira and sent to the bomb victims over there in the northern Nigeria. This is not even 0.1% of the salaries of each senator. Each senator that goes home with 35 million naira every month, 35 good million, without doing anything for the country, just to talk blah 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 and go home. Maybe they have 3 or 4 or 5 sittings in a month. And at the long run, they contributed, let me say 200,000 naira. And someone did up and it becomes 109 million. Somebody in his right senses came here and was applauding this as money can never be equal with human life. Human life is sacred. Even if you pay them 109 million each person, they cannot be happy. Look at a single family lost 35 souls. And somebody came here and is applauding this evil administration. Shame on that person. If you want to live and die as a pauper, there are other people that want to live and die like human beings. Not like paupers. Like if you want to enjoy pauperic life, go on and continue enjoying it. But stop loudly applauding pauperic life for Nigerians. That Tinubu is the president today doesn't mean that you cannot think out of the box. Throughout the COVID-19 era, Nigerian government didn't give their citizens even 1 naira as palliatives. But the person that called from Italy before me confirmed it. I received the palliatives, myself. I can confirm to what he's telling me. I received up to 4,000 euros from God, 4,000 euros, which is up to 4.something million naira. They gave me free of charge. Those that live in America, they collected the palliatives, running into millions. But somebody who sits in the UK, we always come here every morning and talk rubbish and support evil. Until we Nigerians wake up and start living like human beings and thinking like human beings, this thing will not stop. Finally, concerning Nnamdi Kanu, Nigerian government should release Nnamdi Kanu without any conditions, because a court of competent jurisdiction has already freed him and acquitted him of every crime without attaching any conditions. Those things that they are doing favor to him by releasing him. In fact, they should apologize to him and pay him for illegal detention. That is what is obtainable in a democratic country. God bless you, Mr. Michael and Mr. Charles. Have a lovely day ahead.
Thank you so much. There's a team.
Thank you, sir.
We appreciate your company. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Well, so, well, I have heard what he said. Just short one, and I will leave. Igbo people say that if we are from the same family, this is Christmas. You see, if you are rich, I am rich, this person has money, this person has money, and we're from the same family, I think hatred will go. Nobody will beg from each other. That is why you see that most of these are brothers in diaspora, they are suffering today. Because everybody, both from the family, both from the white family, everybody depends on them because of the hardship we are experiencing here in Nigeria. So what we are saying is that it's not that Nigeria is not blessed. Nigeria is actually blessed. But the bad leadership is what we are countering. And lastly, Nnamdi Kanu is actually in the net of police GSS. So what we are praying for Mr. President is that do justice and release Nnamdi Kanu. And finally, Mr. Michael, tomorrow is our end of the year party. I am inviting everybody, all our diaspora. mostly, I think,
to come to Nigeria.
in fact, I am the one that will cook tomorrow. I'm the one that will cook tomorrow. I can cook off over it. I will give my man, Mr. Taiwo. Taiwo, I can cook. Come and eat my food. Taiwo, Chima Udeze, fly over to Nigeria. Dennis, Frederick, come over. Stop and chop. And the Dutchman Pounds, all of them. And the Professor J. Okwade. All of them should come and chop.
Stop and chop, come and chop.
Come and chop, Taiwo. Your own is best. I will drop. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. How are you doing?
No, Papa should wait. Papa should wait. I know.
Sorry, please. President, how you doing?
I'm fine. I'm doing fine.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
How you doing?
I'm okay. I pray, by prayer we survive in Nigeria. What is meant was that we don't have enough funds to employ cook. What it's meant is that we don't have enough funds to employ a cook.
Yeah, you do the cooking yourself.
So that's why it's going to take care of Ofowere.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, myself, I can take care of egusi soup.
That's Igbo soup, right?
Igbo soup. Then jollof rice. I think Lucky, because Lucky's wife is a chef.
Yeah.
She's a chef, so Lucky will take care of jollof rice. As we just plan it, we cook because we don't have enough to employ cooks. That will take care of our chop tomorrow. So that's why I'm greeting our esteemed viewers, highly cherished viewers. Somebody like Akim Olasupo, Kazim Latif from Midland, Texas. We are thanking people like OJ Okwade, Odunlade, Taiwo, Kinjo Oba, Mommy Nkechi, Mama Israel in America, people like Charles Omodua, Adedeji, Jacob Adedeji, King Henry, all of you guys. Who does say Chima I contributed? Yes. Many of you, people like Udeme, we are thanking you guys. People like
online greetings to Richard in Germany.
Richard, we are thanking you in Germany. Ojuku Afro, we are sending our greetings across. Compliment of the season. We have viewers in Israel. Solomon is in Israel. Akim Olasupa is in Israel, but he's living in Canada now.
Kupolo is in USA.
Mike, we are greeting your boss. Well, Oga Biodu. Remember, you said you are going to give us something at the end of the year party. We are waiting for you, sir. I want to use common language, make you know beside they speak vocabulary. We dey wait for you, sir.
We are just pretending.
We are getting it, but we are going to party tomorrow now. So we want something. Anything could happen. See, network. No, they get issue now. You know, say it's a network thing now. You cannot just go to bank again. I'm telling you. So the world is a global village. You got up our boss, Kupoloi, press button. Jagbam, you don't finish. Mike, see what thing I give them all. That one don't finish. So we are thanking all of you. Somebody like Hope, Engineer Hope, he lives in Australia. We are thanking you. Somebody like Okechukwu Eze, Raf. These people are too many. David, OJ, Professor Okwade, Professor of Law in London. Kevin, Oga Kevin, thank you. That man, wow. Gladys Kelly, is it Kelly? Gladys Oyabo is always on the comment section. I used to see him. Kelly, all of you guys. Chijoke in Wisconsin. Muki Great. Muzayo. Stop and chop.
King
Joba, stop and chop. You not only stop and chop, come and enjoy from Ijebode. Lubenga, Omoba, many of them. Ross, many of them. Even in Funigas, two Niger, Jarek. Somebody like this, my brother from Atanio, that's his name. From Atani like that. Odukoya. Many of them. There are many of them. Aja Halima. Grace Favor from Belize. He lives in California. Grace Favor. Jenobo. Then Jamaican man living in Washington, my friend, Mr. Johnson. He watch us every day. He say, Raf, all those things we are doing, you are adding extra energy into this system. I say thank you, sir. So all of you that are watching us, we are very grateful. Haja Halema, we are grateful to you. Mama Israel in America, Mommy Nkechi, everybody, everyone like you are great people. Afamu from Atane, you guys are great. So Mike, what do you have for me this morning? let me tell Nigerians in diaspora what's up in Nigeria.
All right. The
And I want you to know that Nnamdi Kanu is coming out on 15th. You know that?
That's what we are discussing.
Sure, that's great. I did not hear anybody speak on Nnamdi Kanu. I said I should remind you that he remain only just 4 days. If Tinubu does that one, maybe some Igbos will like him. Because I look, those Igbo youths, they don't play with Nnamdi Kanu. And if Tinubu tries release Nnamdi Kanu, I think they go say, Baba, thank you, sir, to him. I didn't understand.
Celebrated in the East.
That's what it means. Because you know one thing I know, security in the East is going to do what? Come to standstill, both negative and positive.
And after releasing Nnamdi Kanu, can you not see him as your president in the Southeast?
If Tinubu releases Nnamdi Kanu, he's going to be the president of those politicians. Because those politicians are the ones that are stopping Nnamdi Kanu, those Igbo politicians from coming out since.
Can the Igbos, some of the Igbos, not all,
No,
can
respect.
some of the Igbos see him as the president?
I said they will celebrate him. I said some Igbos will celebrate him, definitely. If you release Nnamdi Kanu today, that community from where Nnamdi Kanu comes from, Ahiruku community, they're going to see him as their president. Because Buhari was, myself, Buhari was there, he turned deaf ear. Do you understand? Like me, I don't regard anybody that deviates from the truth. Nnamdi Kanu stands for the whole Igbo man as I'm talking to you now. They like him, both old and young. See, forget about the politics that Ohanese people are playing this time around. One thing you should know is that they believe that if Nnamdi Kanu come out, there will be trouble, there will be this. It is a lie. Is it Nnamdi Kanu because of this current trouble? Nnamdi Kanu
also calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu.
Don't mind them. At the back, they will go to Finland to go and attack Finland government to release Egba to them, which is a chase, a fire to the moon. They are firing the moon.
They believe Simon Ekpa is fueling crisis in the sea.
Ohanese people are chasing the wind. Simon Ekpa is not fueling crisis in the Southeast. Simon Ekpa is trying to tell Igbo man, remember, don't sleep. Nnamdi Kanu is not around. I'm the one keep the what? Biafra state aglow. I don't want you to forget Nnamdi. I don't want you to forget Biafra. Simon Ekpa is playing the role of a second man. A prime minister in exile should not keep quiet, for Christ's sake. No matter what Nigeria does, no matter what Uzodinma and his camp are doing now, Simon Ekpa is keeping Igbo land aglow. Igbo man aglow. Biafra is glowing. Like what? Litmus, flame. It's because of Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is doing a lot to make sure that Biafra is not down. If not for Simon Ekpa, we should have forgotten Nnamdi Kanu. And he's doing well. Ekpa is doing well. We are expecting Nnamdi Kanu to come out in 4 days' time.
Christmas gift to you.
To us, to everybody. We have suffered enough. Christmas gift to the whole believers of Biafra, Igbos. Christmas gift to Bianco Ono, the widow of Odumegwu Ojukwu. It's a good Christmas gift to him. Christmas gift to Simon Ekpa because Simon Ekpa has been trying his best to make sure that Biafra never dies. So let me tell you, it's a gift to everybody.
All right, it's a gift to everybody.
It's a good gift to everybody.
109 million naira donated to the victims.
Okay, donation by the 109 by the senators, 109 million to the families of the victims. Let me tell you now, Mike, do you know the meaning of that? It's a gesture, it's a financial gesture, right? But generally we tag it as is a general benevolence and charity. Listen and listen good. It's philanthropy. They are giving out money because they have enough money to show sympathy to the victims' family. I didn't understand. Likewise, if you and I are billionaires, are receiving the kind of salary those senators are receiving, we will line up with them that are giving out to what? The charity. That is meaning benevolence and charity. If you have money, we must do that. To some people that are bereaved, to some people that their children died, to some persons that lost their husbands. It is a general doing. Any human being that has money should extend his what? Friendly, philanthropic hands to his neighbors who don't have. If Nigerian senators are giving that money out, Mike, they are hidden trillions upon trillions of naira in their secret accounts. These are people that drink Nigerian blood. Imagine a situation whereby a Nigerian senator is giving 100 and something million. All of them they are giving. that money is not enough. The victims of those bombers, the victims of bombings, the death of those men, the death of those wives, 100 and something million doesn't worth life. That's kind of gesture. I know God allows giving. It's not acceptable by me. I don't know about another person. See, federal government should have given billions to these people for killing these people for nothing. Listen to me. They're supposed to give out more money. It is not only senators that are giving. Federal government should go and pay their damages. They are the one that caused that kind of inevitable mistakes. It's the inevitable mistake. How could you just went and pump civilians? And they are now telling us that lawmakers are giving money. Federal government, Nigerian military should donate more. They need more money. Money doesn't worth life. I'm telling you, Mike, the honest, the gospel truth. To me, it is not enough. Salary of one of the lawmakers is more than 109 million. In a year, do you know how much they cut away home? They are giving peanuts to the victims of those bombings. Can that peanut replace life? Life is something special and it can never be replaced for anything, even gold.
Now let's move down to the president said that there's no place for military rule in Africa. But I'm asking the question now, directing this to you. What best way do you think we can end coup in Africa?
The best way to end coup in Africa is good leadership. Dividend of democracy. Democracy is all about stewardship. A situation whereby you are the hand affair of government. You are on the head. The office of the presidency, that's the executive. And you dispense justice, equity to all and sundry. You deliver competent, charismatic leadership to your people. Let me tell you, there shouldn't be anything like coup. You make sure that you mind the Nigerian people, you mind the Nigerian, the Ghanaian people. You disburse money to the states in order you don't siphon money, the military won't come after you. And you are trying to make use of African natural resources, any natural endowment given to you as a country, you as a president, you use those natural resources for the Africans. You don't siphon those natural resources to our colonial masters, suppressing and oppressing the real indigenous owners of those resources. There should be no coup. Look at what is happening across West Africa in recent times. All the natural resources in Niger, France is cutting away 89%. In Burkina Faso, 89%. In Togo, the Belgians are going home 100% and change those limestone, precious stone into good valuables and bring like 50% to Congo. That's why Congo, DR can never move forward. Listen to me. The same thing in Nigeria. Britain is at loggerhead with Nigeria because of our black gold called crude oil. Britain is cutting away millions upon millions every year that belongs to Nigerians. Though their economy there is far, far better than Nigeria's economy, still Britain is suppressing us, oppressing us economically. So how do you expect not the military to come and take over? The best way for the military not to come into power again anywhere in Africa is good leadership. We must develop a system whereby Africa should be for the Africans. That is called Africanism. America for the Americans, Americanism. George Washington started it in 1776. Africa should start their own. Africa should wake up from their slumber. What is the shit is going on the continent? That we are going to go back to colonialism again. Are we fools? We are dependent of the British, the French, the Belgians, the Germans, all of the Germans, the Dutch. Why are we relegating ourselves this low in .com age? We need to use our natural resources for African man. We should change this system here for good. We are no longer in the Middle Ages, Dark Ages. Okay, there are many revival in learning that has come into history, and black man should be liberated by now. Black man should have been liberated by this time around. We shouldn't be talking about going to New York, flying to France, Paris. Why? Do you get the kind of oxygen in Paris, the kind of oxygen you have here? This natural oxygen. Natural. So let me tell you, to stop coup, Kenya should do things right. Nigeria should do things right. Nigeria government, as I'm talking to you now, is the worst government in the world. Because the whole government agencies, they are siphoning away money, funds that are meant for us. That's why Nigerians especially look at our faces, frustrated people. Are we hiding it on the camera that Nigerians are frustrated? And listen to me, if I could be in charge of this camera, as I'm commenting, I'll be showing people's faces. You will see how far Nigerians have been dehumanized, demoralized. Are you listening to me? It's because of bad economy, bad government, incompetent leadership. He who cap fish wears it in other parts of the world. In Africa, he who cap fish doesn't wear it. If you know fit you well, they will use hammer your head so that it go fit you. They will put the cap, force it on your head. Yes, that is what you are doing here. The cap does not fit Tinubu. They patch his head, one put him there. They jump pack his head, all manner of hammer and tooth, nail. They put the cap on his head. Are you listening to me? See, what we need in this part of the world is charismatic leadership. We do everything right.
All right, thank you so much. Raphael, thank you so much. Matthew.
Good morning, Mr. Mike Adekunle. But let me quickly use the opportunity to remind our esteemed viewers. Just like Mike Charles has said that he's going to be in charge of Ofowole. Mr. Raphael said you cook the egusi.
Somebody said Kule will be in charge of Ewedu.
Kule will prepare Ewedu. So this is a easy opportunity. Okay, bring asaro.
I'll bring asaro.
Somebody said you prepare your love rice.
Everything together.
What with Kule? What with Oluwa?
What will say me? I'm from Edo, I like part of you.
Can you pound me? Huh?
No, I'll fall down.
You say your father. But meanwhile,
What will you be beginning?
me, I can go with anything they prepare. But the issue is, we have seen somebody. No, I can cook. There's no argument about that. I can cook. But we have seen somebody that will cook Ofowole, egusi, wrap. But this is use the opportunity to remind our viewers who have not redeemed their promise to use the opportunity to reach out to us. The information is already on the comment section, and tomorrow is the D-Day. So, I will, when it comes to my turn, I'll talk. But meanwhile, I just want this avenue to remind our viewers that they should redeem their pledges, and people who already have intention of donating towards the party that have not done so. This will remind them that tomorrow is the event. They should use the opportunity to reach out, go through the comment section and reach out to us. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Hey, Papa, I don't go waste time. I don't waste time. Let me just talk briefly. Good morning, Mr. Mike.
Hello, please, sir. Hello, sir. Please, after the program, we'll talk about that. Thank you so much. Good morning, Lee. How are you doing?
Thank you for having me, Mr. Mike.
Account number is not allowed to be displayed. Are you getting what to be delivered on the platform? Except one of the viewers demands for it. Are you getting it, sir? So you don't just put it there. Are you getting it? If somebody wants to help you, no problem. You're not stopping the person, but you coming here to display your account number to call it out. No. All right? So no worries. All right, thank you so much. Okay. Nnamdi Kanu is what everyone is talking about now. The release of Master Nnamdi Kanu. What follows to Lee, what advice would you be giving to Simon Ekpa in Finland? What advice would you be giving to Anezi in Igbo? What advice would you be giving to the Eastern youth? What advice would you be giving to the Nigerian government, DSS, judiciary, and all of that?
Mr. Mike, Raf came on here. He spoke so much, with so much vibration, with so much passion, and so much stress. But let me tell you, all he said, in the real sense, doesn't have any meaning. You know what's going on in Biafra land today? Sit at home. A Raf who positioned himself as a vibrant and an advocate of Biafra ordinarily shouldn't be out here today. I mean, if he is a true believer,
You shouldn't even come out today to speak on this platform. That's, I mean, to start with. Now, if I want to go even deeper, you cannot present yourself as a warrior of Biafra and you're a coward. I mean, the battle is going on there in the Biafra land, but you are in a place of comfort.
He's speaking on the platform.
He is a place of comfort. Let me tell you, Lagos is a place of comfort for us. If you recall, I told you during the governorship election, there were free buses for people to go to Biafra land and vote their governors out.
You can agitate from anywhere. And don't forget his face is everywhere.
Let me tell you, Raf, who proclaims, when you proclaim that you are a warrior for a particular cause, when you are being called upon, you show up. He was called upon. There were free buses. We were supposed to be taken to the Southeast to go and vote. Charles, I respect him because he still goes to the Southeast. Askraf when Askraf went last, he has been to the Southeast. Charles was in the Southeast in the last 9 months. Okay? So for those who are taking Raf serious, I'm sorry, you don't have a person, you don't have an advocate. He's just an empty barrel who understands how to make the loudest noise. And for Simon Ekpa, yes, he has his crowd. Those gullible, senseless followers. When a leader whom was invited even to America, Simon Ekpa was invited to America to have a meeting on their Biafran agitation. He ran away. He said he wasn't going to leave Finland. Let me tell you, if a Simon Ekpa is captured within 24 hours, Simon Ekpa will convulse everything he has in his hands. He's a coward. Let me tell you, Nnamdi Kanu is still a warrior. Because he stayed in this country and he fought for his own cause. While he's been tortured, okay, we've not heard him say that he has renounced Biafra. But unfortunately for the Biafrans and the Igbo brothers who are supporting this agitation, they are now following Simon Ekpa. I mean, look at Ralph for singing the praises of Simon Ekpa here. They need to get serious with their life.
He's also a leader. Don't forget that.
Now, let me tell you, if he's a leader, when he was invited to America, he would have gone. They didn't tell him to come to. They didn't tell him to come to Africa.
Wisdom is profitable to direct. Don't forget that.
Oh my God. Well, wisdom is also profitable to direct for even the followers. I have said before today that they should hold their governors accountable. Rally your governors. Alex Otti is doing something nice. Peter Oba is doing something nice. So put in more effort in your state governors. And when that is done, they are going to have a headway. All right? They are going to have an headway. Look at what is happening in the north. Surprisingly, all the northern senators are now speaking in one voice. Are you not surprised? All the northern senators, whether you are from northeast, whether you are from the northwest, they are now speaking in one voice.
And it's a lesson to other tribes.
They said that they were the one that galvanized all the senators to forfeit this year's December salaries. Now ask yourself the question, can southern senators achieve that?
All of them did the same thing. All of them, all the senators.
You don't listen to respond.
All of them, all the senators.
The southern senators, can they galvanize the northern senators to go for a single cause? Is it possible? I mean, we had some issues that are happening in Southeast, Southwest. Can the southern senators collectively, either Southeast, South, and Southwest, can they rally the northern southerners and not senators? You can see that is where the problem is. The problem is in the south.
Level of cooperation we have there.
I told people, I read some comments on our platform this morning. People said that democracy is not the way. I said that democracy is the way, but we are just being illiterates who don't understand how democracy works. In France some days ago, protesters went out there. Especially, these are farmers. You know what they did? They took a truck of manure, shit. They took it to their government house and sprayed the entrance. Police apprehended them, but they still did what they needed to do. You see, we don't want to go through the process, but we want a miracle. We don't know that you have to sow before you reap. You see those Western wars that we see today? Those Western wars that we see today, consistent protest is what is sustaining the democracy. So until we Nigerians, we understand our power as citizens and we go out there, we protest, then we are not going to move forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Before I forgot, let me thank King Toast Oba, who just sent prayer for us. He's going to send prayer now. Yes, to our coordinator. Yeah, for the party members. Thank you, my brother King, remain King, Toast Oba. God bless you. And those who have done, those who have not yet today, I know they are prepared on the way. God bless you. All of you will live long. Amen. All of you will live long. Amen. Before the end of this year, God will bless you. Testimony for testimony. Thank you very much. God bless you. Our chairman CEO, God bless you. It's tomorrow, 12 December. God bless you. Come on. What do you have?
All right, we need to be fast about this. We need to go.
Okay.
Because of our time. The release of a man in the Ghana is what we're talking about. What's your take on it? Just 4 days to go.
Yes, it's a good thing for us to celebrate Christmas because freedom is very, very good. I support this is what we have been saying. If Sunday Igbo can be released, fast-tracked by the Yoruba elders, and I believe that the Igbos leaders are working on the ground, that Tinubu should get that right. We should make him written in the book of Nigeria Guinness, not the world record Guinness, which is requested. If he does that, the Igbo will thank him. Very, very important. Very, very important. He should do that. You know what I mean? Make sure that the DSS doesn't have excuse again, and make sure the court too should redeem their image. Whether election or election, Nnamdi Kanu should be released so that the people can travel. People can travel to go and celebrate Christmas with their family. Some of them left their family for long because of fighting, because of kidnapping and other things. I believe by the time they release Nnamdi Kanu, let's see if excuse can come back again. The people will not say because they only Nnamdi Kanu, that's why you see insecurity in the Southeast. But I believe by the time they release Nnamdi Kanu, let's see whether if peace can return in the Southeast. I believe that, my brother.
So much.
Yes. Everybody said they want to cook a goosey, cook this thing. So Minister, I will make sure that Asaro will have Asaro. It's like a mic. The way I've seen it, the crowd is getting much. Everybody is calling on. Both Rivia, everybody. In Nigeria now, everybody is hungry. By the time you cook one bag of rice, before you know, you end up cooking two. So I believe tomorrow, if you want to drink, please drink and forget your sorrow. I get me. So please, okay, tomorrow will be the D-Day because we need to celebrate.
I'm invited.
Yeah, see, coordinator say invited. You are the grand patron.
I'm not coordinator.
You are the even Papa. Papa is coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
Papa.
You're also invited.
See, the viewers are watching. Papa is coming tomorrow. Yes. And again, they told me they want to watch everybody live. Most of our brothers in abroad, they call me and say, please, we should put it live. They want to see us as we are going. Because sometimes when we come here, we disagree and agree. But I want to see surprise tomorrow that all of us coming together. My brothers and sisters, you are watching us. Tomorrow will be a D-Day. Time. We communicate.
Time.
I think we are looking towards maybe afternoon. Mr. Rab.
What time, please?
What time? Come. What time
I'm in the program now.
are we going to start?
What time are you starting the party?
What time?
Immediately we finish program here.
Can you move closer to the mic? Is that what?
Immediately we finish our program here, we move on. Because
To the location, right?
To the location, because if we want to actually do it in the morning time, it means we are going to stay overnight to prepare the food and the drinks overnight.
Let's say from 2
overnight.
o'clock, from 2
So anything
in the
from
afternoon.
2 in the afternoon to kick off.
People can watch us
People
live.
can watch us live.
God bless you. Thank you. You are hearing us. Please don't sleep. Watch us live. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. Viewers across the globe, here we say goodbye to you on today's edition of this program. Join us next time. on the platform. Michael Adekunle remains my name. I have the social media handles displayed on the screen. You can also meet me on Facebook at Michael Adekunle, on Instagram Michael Adekunle, on TikTok my Fake TV. Follow me on TikTok my Fake TV. Thank you so much, everyone. We love you. Thanks for the support. Big ups. Bye for now.